What's going on? How y'all doing? I hadn't thought about this one, but I'm gonna do this video about Darrell Johnson, R. Kelly's now former crisis manager, and he resigned, and he was on Gayle King, and and he said he wouldn't leave his daughter around Kells, and I said that one statement alone wrecked the ship because I'll tell you like this: if you've been a parent, period. There's ways that you address certain situations and things that you say. And one of the things is that you make sure that you don't say stuff like that if you represent somebody. But the other thing is this: you be the one to tell them, I wouldn't leave my child alone. What I think he should have said is, I wouldn't have left my child alone even with you, Gayle King, because I'm not starstruck. I'm doing a job and I'm going to represent said person. However, it's just a matter of me, the kind of person I am. I'd have to be present with anybody and not go make any acquisitions. And I don't want anything, because I'll say it like this: you don't want said other person to be accused of anything, and you don't want your child to fabricate anything, because there could be fabrication on both sides. So to put amends and stuff out, you make sure that you say, hey, I'm just not the kind of parent with anybody. I'm not starstruck, and I'm not always people struck. That's just how I am with anybody. That's how you word it. But if you sit there and say, well, yeah, I wouldn't leave it alone with R. Kelly. Well, they're labeling R. Kelly with one, regardless how people say it. But let's be real. Let's keep it 100%. R. Kelly ain't been convicted of nothing. He ain't been arrested as nothing. And also, he has no record to speak of about said thing. So before people go rush and say, well, but the one thing that you do is that if you represent somebody, you're getting paid quite well, and you represent them, you got to have their back 100. If someone says in that context, and he brings it up, he was so quick to jump, like he got starstruck with whack Gayle King. Gayle King ain't nothing but a cultural vulture. She sell out just like Oprah. She just how she got the hookup. Gayle King gonna see, if you can lynch your brother and put it on TV, they'll blow you up. Black on black crime right there with Gayle King. So, but I tell you, if Darrell Johnson had to say it, you know what? I would say the same thing if it was you, Gayle King. I wouldn't leave my child alone with. And that would have set her back down. That would have eased up off of all of, going in on stuff. But it's how you gotta say the things. And Darrell Johnson uh is finding that out. It's like, yeah, fans and people are down with R. Kelly, but just in general, just as if you represent somebody, you got somebody back. You got to hold them at 100. You can't put them on the bus on national TV and get all starstruck and act like you some 12-year-old girl, like, oh, so and so multi woo, I'm in your presence. That's not the time to get all fanboy, fangirled up. You got to keep it real. So, anyway, that's my take about Darrell Johnson, R. Kelly's crisis manager. Uh, he didn't word it the right way around a lech like Gayle King, and it was not a good look. Feel free to give me your thoughts, your comments, your takes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. When the bell rings, that's a new video, and I'm out. Peace.